I have shed 7 to 8 pounds of body fat in the past couple of months without putting in much work, and my decision making during this process has been crucial. I didn't tell myself I would begin today, more of X, Y, and Z. I didn't stick to a diet plan. For the first few weeks, I did count my calories and macros, but after a few weeks, I veered off. I only kept track of my body weight. Having said that, I am aware that I do this for a living, and I'm probably more adept than most of the people watching this video right now at eyeballing and guessing portions of the meals and adjusting to social circumstances, probably because I've been doing this for a long time. I was able to reduce body fat because of these two most important factors. Number one, I took an action and got started. Number two, I quickly failed. I know it's not sexy or fancy, but for me, it's one of the simplest things to achieve. Let me explain. As I previously mentioned, I didn't even have a formal plan going in. I probably wouldn't even have begun had I attempted to calculate my calories, macros, and plan my meals. But even before that, I had to make fat loss a priority in my life. I decided to accept the trade-offs that were preceded, and even then on occasions, I did fall off track. But nonetheless, I started anyway. I failed often, but I didn't blame myself. All or nothing mindset is another significant issue that is preventing most of my one-on-one clients from getting the results as well. Now, you may be thinking, oh, I don't struggle with that. But if you're nowhere close to your results, then I bet you do. How often have you promised yourself that you'll get back on track after consuming an unhealthy meal? How many times have you cheated on your diet on Friday and then waited until Monday? I would bet that some of you are probably telling yourself, now is not the time, I don't have any time to commit to yourself. I'm waiting to settle and then I'll hire a coach and I'll get on a diet, get after it. This is the classic example of all or nothing mindset. You think things are needed to be perfect. Once you do start, there is on and off switch, whether you're following a diet or not. Most times when you're off diet, you're really off your diet, because there's always more, right? This is what I mean by failing fast. Because despite my decision to do this and all those promises I kept myself, I still fucked up plenty. But this is a critical difference that explains why I'm still making consistent progress. Number one, I don't criticize or berate myself when I mess up. But two, I know that in the grand scheme of things, one bad meal or one weekend doesn't really matter. And I'm aware that achieving 80% consistency most of the time will yield far better outcomes than doing perfect occasionally. This is why when starting taking action and failing fast matter the most, because then you can reflect, reassess, make adjustments wherever necessary, and then keep moving forward.